Do you like Lifeweaver? I'm guessing you do because you clicked on the video. Do you want to get better at Lifeweaver? Again, probably yes, because you clicked on this video. I don't know why I'm asking these questions. Anyways, yeah, hi, I'm a Lifeweaver main, and we are going to be reviewing one of my games that I think I played really well. Go through what I was thinking, and hopefully it can help you out with your Lifeweaver games too. But first we're gonna go into training range because I want to talk about his cooldowns because they're something. And then we'll get to reviewing the little VOD I have. So there are different ways, obviously, to play Lifeweaver. I wouldn't recommend aggression. Like, I wouldn't recommend playing him like Kiriko and flanking. Because I know some people do that on carry, and that's good. That's fine. Um, I would recommend a more pacifist moment. Obviously, defend yourself, but like more, right? You want to heal more than you're damaging, unfortunately. But he's fun to damage with. So you have pedal, right? Pedal can be used to get yourself into better positioning, which is what I use it for. Or let's say like you have a soldier, where is he? With visor, you know, you can give him a little boost, a little uppy so he can see everybody. Um, I also use this for Bastion. If he's in turret form and he's ulting and someone tries to kill him. Life grip, you know, this one is the big cooldown. It has 20-second cooldown. It's crazy. It's a really long cooldown. But I mean, like, I think it's a fair cooldown. I don't think it's too long or anything. I wish it would come back faster, but it's okay. You want to make sure that you're gripping. Like, let's say you're trying to heal, and then, oh no, the DPS passive is kicking in. I can't keep him up. Like, pretend they're crit, okay, or something, and it's a tank or whatever. You want to grip, right? And then if you don't have grip, you can give them pedal, and they won't get shot anymore. See, you can lift them up on pedal. I also do that with pedal too. And then your jump, you know, use it for the health boost. I use it for health more than I use it for, I don't know, just jumping. You can use it for kiting too, like kiting bullets, jump to the side. It makes you really hard to hit. Lifeweaver is an annoying headshot, at least in my opinion he is. But yeah, and then your tree, I use it for like Ramatra ults. Or like anything to combat an ult, or like if a Kiriko will throw down her ult, I'll throw mine down if we have enough resources to do so. So that's done and good. We're gonna review the video now. Okay, so we're gonna skip this because I'm on Mercy for the start. Okay, now that is a really ugly freeze frame. I tried Mercy in this game and it didn't work, so I chose to play Lifeweaver. So that's who we're on now. My thought process is just I'm more comfortable on him in this team comp than I am with like Mercy, just because I don't like playing Mercy with Zen. First team fight. Let's go back. I know I threw it on a platform and I didn't talk about it. I don't know why I threw it down. That's why. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it wasn't mine. It was theirs. They had a Lifeweaver. Anyways, I'm not used to the blue color not being on my team. Okay. Here I'm making sure to take care of my Zen. I'm pausing again. Okay. Because I keep forgetting to just like talk about this. Make sure when you're playing Lifeweaver, you have good positioning and you're thinking about positioning. So, spectate. Okay. Okay, here we go. So if we yep, that's me. Okay, if we look at my positioning, how do I get into okay, so I can see where they're attacking from and I can see where my Zen is, and then if I peek a little bit over here and go on this and then we go up here, oh my goodness, I would be able to see my whole team, right? If I get pressured from down here. So I'm thinking about that when I'm doing my positioning thing. So that's what I'm thinking about here. Positioning. And then I move up here because my Zen was away from my LOS. Oh, and then here. That was a very easy... this is a very easy prediction. You hear Nano, and I heard it on Reinhardt, so I threw down the platform a little bit too far. I should have thrown it to the other side of where my teammates were, but I don't know. It's okay though, because it didn't hit me, and if it hit me, and I was a little closer to pedal, I would have gotten lifted up. And then I saw Diva there get to crit, so I grip her. So let's go back and play it a little bit slower. Okay. Okay, so he charges in. There goes Nano. There goes Pedal. I grip Diva. And then she's saved, but it doesn't matter because they all die. I kited around that little trash, like the little trash, and then I made it back to spawn, and I'm waiting on everybody to respawn now. Right, and then we're gonna go out again. I don't know why my team wanted to push without the Diva, but there they are. Again, I'm damaging in my free time because I didn't really have much to heal. And I always make sure my Zen is okay. Zen and Lifeweaver is a really good combo, but you just need to like watch Zen a lot. It's good because you can like babysit him, if that makes sense. Always break some turrets too if you're Weaver, because I don't think anybody else looks at them. I saw Ash crit there, so I wanted to throw down tree because I didn't want to waste grip yet. I didn't think there was anything important to grip. And then Symmetra was pressuring me, so I used Pedal to get away. Okay. So here, I want to talk about the move I just did. So, if I... Okay. Yes, okay. So, we're gonna watch this little sequence I do, okay? Symmetra's coming from me from behind, okay? So I throw down Pedal, and then Soldier starts shooting at me from up here. Jump over here, and then get to cover to where... After that little sequence, you know, I check on Diva, make sure she's okay, check on Soldier, and then I heard Ana, so I go back to cart. Beat her up, you know. And then just make sure Soldier couldn't touch, and we free capped. And then I gripped Zen there because I didn't think he was gonna live that. I thought Soldier had Helix, so I gripped him just in case Helix went off.
My ultimate is charging. Burn with me.
And then here I knew Soldier was up top. Okay. Zen popped ult, which is good. And then I heard the ult pop, so I grip away from the ult. And then, again, I put Pedal in front of me just in case, and Symmetra came up behind me, so I used it to escape again, and then I used my jump here for a little health boost. And then I knew she was coming through there, so I just shot. the defense. Okay, this is us on defense. There is a ball. There's a ball. I always grip Zen's away from ball because he gets bullied by ball. Okay. And then here, I'm gonna show that again because that was a really good like timing and everything. So if we look, I'm gonna spectate my Zen. Okay. I'm gonna spectate him. So my Zen crits. Right. If he would have stayed up on this pedal platform, right? Let's have a look, okay? Let's have a look here. So I see Zen and I see ball harassing Zen. So then literal like 2 HP. He could have gotten the pedal platform, and if he went up and went to this corner over here, he could have been out of LOS for a second, right? And then he could have fallen backwards this way, which is what I thought he was going to do. But he jumped off, right? But it was good thinking. I used pedal so he wouldn't die, right? And then Bastion is just on the side of me. So I go up here. And then I shoot at him a little bit. And then I use my boost. And then I grip Zen away. Because I didn't want ball on my Zen. And then the other Weaver was there, so kill him, you know, as I should. And then I wanted to grip the Mei here, but she was out of my LOS, so I couldn't. But it's okay because I saved it for something else, which is this, which is a better thing, okay? So, we're just gonna... I was getting ready to grip here. And so I heard the ball ult. Okay. So whenever you hear an ult, always pedal yourself up. I think it's an important thing. Like, not always pedal yourself up, but if it's like an ult like this, or like a Mei ult, or an Orisa ult, make sure you have pedal, right? You want to save pedal for situations like this. Because if I didn't pedal, then I wouldn't have been able to save Zen, probably. Because ball would have turned to me and he would have knocked me in the mines, right? So I pedal myself up here. And then I grip Zen out of the middle of the balls. Or the mines. But he doesn't fall backwards. And then he was a little silly, so he died. But it was good thinking. It was really good thinking. And then ball just kills me. I don't know why my Weaver's hand is bugged. I also grip Zen here. Just because I wanted him on high ground with me so I could watch him a little bit better. And then he's gonna come back down here, which is fine. This is fine. My Weaver's hand is like bugged. Hold on. I didn't need to grip though. And then he's on me again and I die, right? I tried to pedal myself up, but it didn't work out like I wanted it to. And then everybody dies because I wasn't able to save myself, and I could have treed there, but it's okay because my tree was used for a better situation. So I don't regret. Like, I also just want to say that like, I don't know what to put here, so I'm putting myself, and like I'll probably put a Lifeweaver picture over it or something. But I just want to say like, don't get discouraged if you work kind of like hard. You know, like if you work hard and you're putting in the hours and your reaction speed just isn't like the same. I don't want to hype myself up, but I think my reaction speed is really good. And I just want to say, like, it took me a long time. I had to main Kiriko for a little bit last season, And that's the only reason why my reaction speed is what it is right now. But don't get discouraged. It'll get better with time. It just takes a lot of time to get the same reaction speed. So I just wanted to put that in because I don't want people to see this and then, go into a game and think that they're immediately going to have the same results as I do when I play Lifeweaver. Um, but yeah, back to the video. And yeah, my diva was out there, but it wasn't worth it. It wouldn't have been worth it. And then I fall back from here, right? And this is really nice too, right? So let's rewatch this, okay? We're gonna go into free cam. Okay, so there was what, a Bastion ult and then a ball coming to harass my Zen. So I look at my Zen and I see the ball coming. So I grip him right before, and then I use my tree to save us. Which is great thinking. It's better to use it for some people instead of using it for like the whole team sometimes. If it's something like this situation, my son would have died. And then there's just a Lucio in the back. And then I'm hiding. I don't know why their Lucio was Lucioing like this, but you know what? It's okay. They did what they wanted to do, and they can do that. I always like taking high ground with Lifeweaver. He's a really good high ground character. And then I shoot at Bastion because nobody needs like a heal. And then ball comes to get me, so I jump away from him. Like little stuff like this, right? Make sure everybody's healed. Sometimes I use platform to give myself high ground, but I don't use it too much like on maps like this because there's so much high ground you can take. I was trying to heal Diva. And then there's ball again. So I just pedal myself up so he can't harass. And then I grip Soldier because he's low here. And then he gets pedal, which is good because that means the ball couldn't come up and like mess with him. And then here I wanted to grip Diva, but I didn't have the good reaction time. And then I wanted to pedal up Soldier, but he didn't stay on the pedal, which is fair. Mind you, I'm not calming through this in game, so like there's no way they would have known, right? And then I grip because I saw Moira coming for him. I didn't want him to get too low. And then I was going to tree right there, but my Moira had used ult and I didn't want to tree after she used ult. I didn't know that she used ult for a second, so I like, I clicked it just in case because I thought that the ball was gonna ult, but he didn't. And then this is where he ults, so I tree immediately to get rid of the mines. So he couldn't, like, harass my team, but they do die. I wanted to give Soldier high ground here, but unfortunately he dies and everybody else died, so I just died too, right? That's the best thing to do there, is just die. And then Echo was being a little silly here. I don't know why she peeked. I was telling them to come back because we didn't have our Diva. And then this, right? I hear Bastion ult, so I'm ready to throw Petal. So then I throw it, and it blocks the ult almost. I did it a little bit late, but it's okay because I didn't die to it. Usually I die to those, off like a mercy. Not mercy. But I would die to them like on Ana or something, right? But on Weaver, I never die to those. And Diva ult. And then I see Ball, and nobody was super crit except for Echo. And then I heard the Moira ult, so I gripped. Anytime basically you hear an ult and you see a teammate by them that might be crit, you want to grip them, right? So like obviously like from a Diva Bomb, grip them. It's kind of like a Suzu, like if you think about it like a Suzu, but it just has a really long cooldown. And then there's dragons. I gripped a Mei because I thought she was in the middle of the dragons, but she wasn't. It still worked though. Like, you're not gonna have perfect grips every time, but as long as you're trying to think about the grips you're doing, and you know, like if you think about your grips and you do them, you'll have really good grips, and you might have some that get messed up. Like I think I only had one get messed up that game, but I had near perfect grips, right? But it majority was like anytime grips get messed up, we're gonna go back to the practice range, right? Because I'm gonna show you, because this happens to me a lot, and like don't get discouraged if this happens because it's so like common for it to happen. So if we go over here
Spend every moment growing into who we truly are.
and we swap teams, right? So like you have two crits right here, and then if I want to grip this bot,
Safety in numbers.
obviously you'd wait for that one to get out of cover, but this one would probably be in the way still. So that happens a lot, right? Where they just jump in the middle of your face. Like, let's say this one is trying to grip this person and I boop in front of them. That can mess up a grip. Like, people are just silly. And it happens a lot, right? It's not uncommon. But yeah, that's basically all of my, like, Lifeweaver tips for that. That was, like, my VOD, my little VOD review. That was a really good game though. Not every single Lifeweaver game is gonna look like that. It takes a long time, but I think the most important things to take note of when playing Lifeweaver or wanting to improve him is your reaction time. You need good reaction time, and there's no really way to get good reaction time unless you just like play the game more, you know? Kind of pay attention to ult charge, and like you don't have to ult track and be like that nerdy, I guess. But you can like just take note when a team fight's over. Just like assume that some people have ults. Like if you know someone charges an ult fast, keep note of that.
Should do it.
Like for that Reinhardt, I kind of assumed that he was gonna slam because there was a nano used, right? If the nano wasn't used, I don't know if I think I might have pedaled just because if he's charging in, I always pedal myself up. So I would have been saved from slam and then I could have grabbed somebody like I did, right?
A touch of regrowth.
Also positioning. So like make sure you pay attention to positioning. You want to see your team first, right? So if you need high ground to see everybody, use your pedal and then use it to get to little places like this so you don't like use pedal off cooldown. You want to save your utility a lot. Make sure you're managing your cooldowns. You don't want to use them off cooldown really, because like what if I just used jump and then I got sniped at and I was at 2 HP or something? I could have jumped away there instead of not having jump, and then I'd have to use pedal and then get away like that, and that's not like just stuff like that. You want to think about stuff like that in advance, right? And I'm not like thinking in my head like saying it out loud. I'm just like thinking, right? But yeah, that's basically all my Lifeweaver tips. Or not, I guess it's tips. I guess it's tips. It was more of a little review. But if you like this, give it a likey poo.
My tree is gone.
Perhaps subscribe poo.
Irreversible.
and I hope you found this like helpful. I really hope I helped because there was no super good like I didn't find any super good Lifeweaver gameplay like help whenever I was learning him. I kind of just learned it by myself. But yeah, I hope this helped, and if you want me to do this again or like play a match and like talk about what I'm thinking about while I'm playing, I could totally do that too. That doesn't sound super hard. Um but yeah, I will see you in the next one, and I hope you have a super good day. Mwah.
A perfect
Kisses.
world is a perfect prison.
Kisses.